Julie Coulthard, and she's from Yunti in Adelaide. Julie has been involved with Aboriginal health for 32 years. Now, Nunkuwarrin Yunti in South Australia has been involved with the QAAMS program since the very early days. And Julie will be giving us a brief outline on how Nunkuwarrin Yunti has improved the usage of the DCA advised machine in the screening of its clients.
Good morning, everyone. I wish to acknowledge the land that we meet on today, which is the traditional land of the Coulthard people, and respect their spiritual relationships with their country. I also acknowledge the Coulthard people as the custodians of the Darwin region, and that their culture and heritage beliefs are still as important to the living Coulthard people today. I would also like to extend that respect to other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people who are present. Nunkuwarrin Yunti is a community control centre in Adelaide, and we have two sites. The main head office is in Adelaide, which is in central Adelaide itself, and our outreach clinic, which is in Elizabeth Downs, which is only about 30 to 45 minute drive, depending on the peak hour traffic. Between both clinics, we have 6 Aboriginal health workers, 2 registered nurses, 1 community clinical health worker, which is myself. All the above staff have either undertaken training online or at the farm's workshops that are held over the years. Nunkuwarrin Yunti has 2 DCA Advantage machines, 1 at each clinic. This has enabled Aboriginal health workers, registered nurse, community clinical health worker to carry out the required tests during the screening process prior to clients seeing the doctors. Our clinics use the communique to access clients' notes. Prior to seeing clients or during a health workers consult, we check in the client's summary, results, health checks or recall list, and to see when the client has had either of the tests carried out by either pathology collection or carried out on the point of care machine. When the tests are carried out on the point of care, we automatically enter a recall for when the next test is due, 3 months for HbA, 6 months for ACR. Some recalls get missed when clients have had pathology tests carried out elsewhere. When clients are presenting for blood tests that include HbA or ACR with a pathology request form, the staff advises the doctor that's on call that day, and we carry out those point of care tests at time, and they can be claimed through the clinic. In our recall section of the client's notes, we have the colour system. Non-highlighted recall is entered, but not currently due. Orange for reminder that tests need to be done in the next month, or red when tests are overdue. Due to funding and all that, we have undertaken a list that we monitor all the use of the cartridges. So what we do is that we print out each cartridge that we use, the client's ID, and we record whether it's a pass or the error code that comes up from the machine. And that gives us an indication of how the machine is working and how many tests are being done during that time. So as you can see, we do more HbAs than the ACRs. Each month, prior to when we get down to 1 box of 10 cartridges, I go into the checking of the Medicare claims. So we download the record numbers from the 73844 for ACRs, 73840 for the HbAs, and we also download the pathology test number performed on site, the 74990. So this will enable us it gives us a printout of all the claims that we've been able to claim against the previous slide where we've wrote down all the cartridge use, and we highlight the ones that have been tested. We can also check, go back to see on the Medicare download which tests have been rejected and go into those votes to find out why. It's not on the slides, but our senior doctor has noticed that some of the doctors have been forgetting to claim them. So what we've been allowed to do, the health workers, is to go into the Medicare claim part for the doctors, and we can enter on there the required tests that we have done and the pathology test perform number, and hit save, and then when the doctor's finished with the client, it's automatically on their claim. So when they hit claim, it's already been on there. We have one gentleman, so on a good positive note. When he first started to come into clinic, his HbA was around about 12, and up to nowadays it's 6.5. So we tell him on the converter chart, we show him we've got a meter in our room, and we show him where he was, so he was up in the red, now he's down in the green. So he leaves on a positive note. And that's the talk.